Good afternoon, hockey fans. Lori coming to you live from Bradford, Ontario, where your Canada Blazers are taking on the Russell Warriors in this Game 1 of the Bradford Blue and Gold. Ooh, it is loud and echoey in here. How do you hear me? All right, so this tournament is a House Select tournament is what they call it. Hockey Eastern Ontario, where we reside, does not have a select division. We do House A and House B, whereas the rest of Ontario does House and House Select. So traditionally, there's only one select team per association, where in Canada, we've got 4 House A teams. So the rationale there is the select team would be the best of those House A teams. So we will see how we fare against the other 3 teams in this tournament. There are 3 teams, so 3 round-robin games, and the final on Sunday. And traditionally, as we've seen the past few years, we do a handshake before the game, because sometimes things get rowdy during the game. Not sure what I think of that personally. I think things should be able to get rowdy, and these young men should still be able to shake hands after, but I don't make the rules. All right, your Canada Blazers in blue, the Russell Warriors in white. We've got a clock that's running right now, so I think it'll be 10 minutes on the clock. As the official sorts the clock out with the timekeeper. We've got 10 minutes on the clock. We've got Justin between his pipes, and we are underway for the first period as the puck is not cleanly won, and Jack flips this in deep into the Russell Warriors zone. Parker comes in and picks that up, steps to the inside, shoots. Nice save. An early shot for Parker to get us going. 9:43 to go in the first, still no score. will take the face off to the right of the Warriors goaltender. Parker, Daniel, and Eli. Easton with a shot. That's off a player and goes wide. Back up for Daniel. That's picked off by the Warriors. Good back check by Eli. This goes in deep. Just plays it off for Jack. Jack looking for the breakout pass. That hits some skates. He picks this up and he's looking for the pass, but that's picked off by the Warriors. Jack battling again in the corner. Comes out with it. Passes it ahead to Parker. That comes back for Jack. Jack backhands it off the boards for Daniel on the near side. Daniel looking for Eli. That goes behind him, and the Warriors in their own zone flip it off the boards into the neutral zone. Warriors now step over the blue line. Warriors step to the point, poked away. Warriors pick up the loose puck, try to step inside. That's broken up by the Blazers. The Blazers now trying to clear the zone, and they do. Here comes Carter. Carter steps over the blue line, shoots, nice save, rebound. Carter picks up the rebound, flips it behind the net onto the near boards. The Russell Warriors send this long. No icing is going to be called here, so Justin plays this over to the near boards. Kobo tries to clear it. He gives this off for Carter. Carter with a pass off the far side. A little hot to handle. That'll be icing called against the Blazers. 8:23 to go in the first. 0-0 still the score. Face off to Justin's right. Warriors win the draw, put it up to the point, who flick it in deep, down behind the net now, the Warriors. Looking for a pass in front, bobbling puck picked up by Caden. Caden flips it over to the near boards, Goody can't handle the bouncing puck. Caden picks it up again at his own blue line, passes it off to Jack on the far side. Jack pops it up the boards. No icing is called here as this skates long. Warriors behind their own goal line try to clear it. Easton is there with a shot, easily gloved down by the Russell Warriors goaltender. This is going to be good hockey, folks. 7:46 to go in the first, no score. Just go to YouTube. Just go to the site. Because like there's 3 people on it, so the video is working. It's just maybe the link is. Sorry, folks. I hear that the link isn't working, but the video is. So this skates on deep behind the Russell goaltender. Parker from the face-off circle can't get a shot off. He's swarmed. Blazers up to the right point. Easton with a little snap. Oh, nice save. 7:14 to go in the first. 0-0 still the score. Face off in the Warrior zone. Gavin battling in the corner. Comes out with it. Short range. Shoots. That's saved and slapped away from the blue line. Tristan with a long shot. This comes back up for Clark on the near side. Clark with a shot, a tip by Gavin, doesn't hit the net. Tristan down below the goal line for Gavin. Gavin skates up to the near side. He's held up against the boards and puts it down in the corner for Kobo. Kobo with a nice move, pass in front into Gavin's skates. Gavin's looking for it, backhand, doesn't get much on it, and that comes out of the zone. Clark was there waiting for it. Clark flips this back in as the Blazers get back on side. Warriors trying to clear the zone, but it didn't work. And sorry, I missed the call there. Just an offside call, I think. Face off just outside the Warrior zone. Warriors come out with it, step over the blue line. Pass to the points, broken up by Goody. To the slot. The Blazers clear it. Over for Scott on the far board. Scott can't make it cleanly over the blue line, and the Warriors Cross the neutral zone, step into the attacking zone. A little toe drag doesn't get past the Blazers defense. In the far corner, Russell Warriors back up to the point. A long shot is tipped wide. Clark retrieves it on the near boards. Is held up inside his blue line. Manages to maintain possession of it. Backhands it behind the net. For Tristan. Tristan finds Scott on the far wing, but Scott's got to turn back. He puts this in deep. Parker now behind the opposing goaltender, looking for the pass in front that's broken up by the Warriors, who fired along to the near side. Easton puts it down below the goal line. Parker's got to skate forward in the far corner. Parker's held up. Makes his way through, a little pass to the slot. This pops back for Easton. Easton has a look, and his shot is off a stick. Below the goal line now, pass to the slot. Nice save by the Russell goaltender, who's in good position. Face off in the Warrior zone. Eli puts his back down for Daniel. Daniel up for Easton. Easton puts it down below the goal line again. Warriors are there. Eli battling. It comes up for Daniel in the near corner. Daniel with a backhand pass to the slot is picked off, and the Warriors clear the zone. Warriors step over the blue line, try to cut to the inside. Defense is there. Warriors pick up the puck. Shot towards the net is bouncing and battling. And the Blazers come out with it. Blazers step over the blue line. Can't make a shot out of it as the Warriors turn the puck around and send this in deep. That's icing called against the Warriors. 4:19 remaining in the first. 0-0 is still the score. Face off in the Warriors zone, won by the Warriors. They skated up the near side. Clark turns this around. Kobo sends it across back to his defense. Tristan flips it in deep and chases it himself. Tristan looking for Kobo on the near side. Kobo flips it out down behind the net for Gavin. Gavin battles and comes out with it. Still battling. Gavin's got some help now from Carter. Russell Warriors gain possession, step out into neutral ice. Everybody comes down in a heap, and Clark picks up the loose puck. Clark puts the puck in deep, chases it down himself. The Warriors get there, and the Warriors below their goal line. Pass it up front. Warriors with the pass to the far board. Skate through the neutral zone, over to the attacking zone. Can't get cleanly around Tristan. Tristan battling, has got Carter with him. Tristan comes out with the puck. Pass across for Kobo. Kobo has a look, turns on the Jets. Makes it past one. Kobo, whiffs on the shot. Manages a backhand pass, but the Blazers can't get another shot off of it. Warriors clear it. Jack gets there, puts it off the boards for Scott. Scott in the far corner inside the Warriors zone from the short side, but Warriors defense from behind the net crashes into the net. Warriors didn't like that the net came off, but pretty sure that was with his own dude. 2:46 remaining in the first. 0-0 is still the score. All right, Daniel Good takes the face-off in the Warriors zone. Warriors get a stick on the puck, put it up the near side. Goody regains possession from the slot, can't get a decent shot off. Scott's got to chase this down. Scott's tied up in the far corner inside the Warriors zone. Warriors come out with it, skate it behind their goaltender. This is going to be called here. Jack gets there, skates it behind Justin. Little pass to himself around the player. Looks for the pass out, but can't get around the forechecker. Goody gets a stick on it, pops it ahead for Scott. Scott winds up and fires low. No whistle, so the goalie plays it. Warriors put it out of the zone. Jack steps around, one forechecker. Down to the corner. He's looking for the pass up front, but that's broken up and sent long. That'll be icing called against the Warriors. 1:54 remaining in the first. Still no score. Parker takes the face-off in the Warriors zone. This goes back for Tristan. Ooh, gets pushed out of the zone and flips it back in as the Blazers have got to get back on side. Warriors clear it. The forecheck is good with the Blazers. Eli bats it out of the air. That was well done. Backhand behind the net. The Warriors can't clear it. Parker is there. Parker with a shot. Low, but just wide. Daniel from behind the net now. Finds Eli on the far corner. Eli for Daniel. Daniel. Pass in front. Parker didn't get much of it. Eli now pops it behind the net again for Daniel, but he was on the move. So the Warriors get a chance to clear it here. Here come the Warriors. Clark turns that around for Daniel. The Warriors regain possession in the neutral zone. Warriors backhand this in deep. No ice is called here. Warriors try to pass it in front. That's broken up by Parker. Parker turns on some steam, steps over the blue line, hauls on the brakes, cuts inside, shot. Oh, nice save. Oh, I thought that one was going to be good. It was a nice shot. Glove side high. 50 seconds remaining in the first. Still no score. Face off in the Warrior zone. Battle after the draw. Carter backhands it over to the side of the net and snagged by the Russell goaltender. Gavin takes the face off again. Warriors win the draw, put it up the near boards. Warriors step over the blue line into the Blazers territory. Warriors with a pass up front, broken up by Jack. The loose puck and scores. Batted down by the defense in front, slapped away, but the Warriors were there ready for that slap away. And they put one in past Justin at the 26-second mark of the first period. Face-off is won by the Blazers. Turned around by the Warriors. Easton skates this down behind his own goal line. Fires it up the far boards. Warriors are there. Warriors in their own zone, D to D, at their own blue line, D to D pass. Up the near boards now. Kobo picks up the puck. Warriors regain possession in the neutral zone. Carter now gets control of the puck, steps over the blue line, gets pushed to the outside. And that'll be it for the first period. 1-0 Warriors after the opening 10. All right, we get set up for the second period here. We've got 10 minutes on the clock. Justin in his net. 1-0 Warriors is the score. Goody lines up at center ice for the faceoff. He's got Cade Knorr on his right, Scott on his left. Your defenders are Clark and Tristan. Warriors win the draw, step over the blue line. Held up by the Blazers. Clark tries to clear the zone, but that's broken up. Warriors regain possession, put it in deep. Tristan on the near boards, looking to clear the puck. Skates it out of the zone. Tristan turns on the jets through center ice and pops it in long. Scott gets there, looks for the pass up front. That's batted down by the Russell Warriors. Here come the Warriors through the neutral zone. Can't get around Tristan cleanly. The Warriors put it down behind the net. Caden skates after this. Caden steps out of the zone, a little pass to Goody, but they don't connect, and it's turned around. Here come the Warriors now. Warriors drop pass, shot. That's off a player and wide. Warriors from the corner, pass in front, loose puck, scramble in front of the net. It's behind the net now, or on top, on the side, on the mesh. And whistle down. Well, that was exciting. 8:59 remaining in the second, 1-0 Warriors. Face off in the Blazers zone. This goes down behind net. Jack comes out with the puck. Looks for the pass. They don't quite connect, but picked up by Eli. Eli steps over the blue line, drop pass. Oh no, backhand pass to the front of the net is picked up by the Warriors. Warriors, we've got a penalty coming up here. All right, with 8:36 to go in the second period, 1-0. Warriors is the score as Daniel goes to the box for hooking. And the Warriors go to the power play. We'll take the face-off to Justin's right. Blazers win the draw. Fire it hard. A lot behind the net, and this goes nice and long. Deep in the Warriors zone. Warriors behind their goaltender. Fired up on the near side. Jack keeps the puck inside and puts it in deep. Warriors in their own zone, setting up the play. Pass up to the red line. Warriors step over the blue line. Drop pass to the point. Taken away by Parker. Parker comes in. 2-on-1. Parker's got Eli with him. Oh, the snap. Misses the net. Jack pinches in and puts it in deep as the Blazers go for a change. Warriors set up their play, put it up the far boards, and Easton chases this down in his own zone. Skates it behind his goaltender. He's got a little bit of room to move. He's going to take it. Easton crawls up the near boards, but he's turned around at the opposing blue line. Warriors take their time getting set up, step over the blue line, and flip it in down behind Justin for winger on the far boards. He shoots. It doesn't get through. The Blazers send it deep. Excellent penalty kill so far by the Blazers. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty against Daniel. The Warriors try a pass on the far boards, but they don't connect, and that'll be icing called against Russell. 1-0 Warriors. 7:11 to go in the second period, and 35 seconds remaining in the Warriors power play. Warriors win the draw in their own zone. Take their time behind their goaltender to make a play. Pass it up the far side. It's turned around by Clark. Broken up at center ice by the Warriors. Warriors backhanded into the zone. Caden gets a stick on it, but not cleanly, and the Blazers do end up flipping this out of the zone over top of everybody through center ice. Warriors behind their goaltender. Put it up the far side. We're back to even strength. The Warriors flip this in deep. Carter gets there, or Tristan gets there. Puts it up the near side, looking for Caden. Caden pushes the puck ahead. Carter picks up the loose puck. Crisscrosses to the middle. Gives it to Caden. Caden back shot. Nice save. Well played. The Warriors clear the zone. Clark is there on the far side. Clark at his own blue line. Tries to make it up the middle. That's poked away. Picked up by Tristan, who flips the puck in deep. The Blazers get some fresh legs. Carter applies the forecheck. Goody picks it up at center ice and puts it into the attacking zone. Warriors flip the puck out to neutral ice, back and forth. This is the Warriors in their own zone. Look for a pass up the boards, broken up by the Blazers, who get back on side, step over. Stripped away by the Warriors on the near boards in the neutral zone. Warriors get through two Blazers, step over the line, long shot, and that goes high and wide. The Blazers clear the zone. Here comes Goody. Goody steps over the blue line. He's got Eli with him. Shot. Oh, post on the near side shot. Easton comes in, keeps the puck inside the blue line. But that's turned around by the Warriors, and the Warriors send the puck cross ice. Jack gets there, pops it ahead for Goody. Goody flips this in deep and gets taken down in front of his own bench. Warriors on the far side, looking for the pass. Scott, I think, was waiting for a whistle there for the penalty. Contact to the head is the call. 4 seconds remaining in the second period. 1-0. Warriors is the score as Daniel goes to the penalty box for contact with the head. Warriors go to the power play again. And we've got a face-off infraction perhaps. Or, it's a 4-minute penalty. 4 minutes for contact to the head. Intentional contact perhaps is the call. Pass in front by the Warriors up to the slot. Slap shot is wide. Into the near corner. Parker gets a stick on the puck and can't quite clear it on the near side. Warriors with the shot. That's off a player, and Parker picks up the loose puck. Parker turns on the Jets. Sorry, it was 4 minutes, 50 seconds, not 4.5 seconds remaining in the period. Clark turns the puck around at his own blue line. Flips it into the opposing zone. The Warriors skate the puck behind their goaltender. Slow it down and set up the play. Warriors through center ice. Turn on the Jets. Wide to the far boards, taken down. Clark is there. Clark gets tied up by two. The pass doesn't quite work out, and Parker picks up the loose puck. Parker steps over the blue line, 2 on him, makes it through. Parker shoots, just a little shot. Rebound is held on to. Three minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the first period. We've got 2:53 still in the penalty against Daniel. Good. Gavin takes the face-off in the Warriors zone. This comes up for Jack. Jack puts it back down into the near corner, but the puck is bouncing. Warriors in their own zone flip it out to the neutral zone. Here come the Warriors. Pass across is broken up by Tristan, by Carter. Carter steps over the blue line, shot into the seats. And the Warriors turn this around. Here come the Warriors. Warriors step over the red line, get around one, but they're offside. .3:13 remaining in the second. 1-0 Warriors. Face off just outside the Blazers zone. The Warriors win the draw. D-to-D pass in their own zone. Warriors looking for a good pass. This goes up the middle and trickles long. Jack chases after it. Warriors are there first. Warriors from the high slot. Turn, take their time, put it back to the defense. D-to-D pass. Long shot through traffic. That goes wide. Up to the point again with a slap shot that didn't quite work out. The Warriors turn and fire. Oh, quick blocker save by Justin. Blazers trying to clear it. That doesn't work out. Kobo battling for it. Blazers are there, Warriors are there, but Kate Nora gets a stick on the puck, can't make it through the neutral zone, turned around by the Warriors. The Warriors pass to the point is picked up by Kobo and sent deep. This line changes with 2:10 remaining in the second. Warriors send this long, but that's off the stick, so no icing is called here. Clark finds Eli. For Tristan. Tristan behind his brother. Sends it long. Scott chases after this. Warriors are there first. Warriors pick up speed out of their zone. Flip this in down behind Justin for the winger on the near side. 2 Blazers on him. And Eli comes out. Eli puts the puck up through the neutral zone, but the Warriors were waiting for it at the red line. Scott with some handiwork on the far boards. This trickles back. Scott, or Clark, clears the zone. The Warriors are there. Warriors turn and fire. Justin plucks this out of the air and holds on. 1:02 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Warriors. 12 seconds remaining in the Warriors power play. Face off in the Blazers zone. The Blazers win the draw. Get held up behind Justin. Clark gets there in the far corner and clears the zone. Warriors are there. We're back to even strength. Back into the Blazers territory. Tristan below the goal line. Little pass up for Parker. Parker steps through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. It's popped to Danny. Daniel good. Pass in front shot. Oh, that's tied up. Below the goal line now, behind the net. Goody battling the Warriors. 2 of them come out with it. Warriors clear the zone on the far boards. Flip this in down behind Justin. Oh, just about misplayed that. The Warriors got a stick on it, but couldn't get a decent shot. Warriors will pass it back up to their defense, but they don't connect, and that clears the zone. Battle in front of the Warriors bench. That'll do it for the second period. 1-0 Warriors is the score after 2 periods of play. Closely fought game. An unfortunate goal against the Blazers with the bobbling puck. That was near the end of the first period.
Yeah, the first one I thought something happened, but that time we had nothing. Daniel must have done something when he got taken down. The guy skated into him, takes him down. No call for tripping at all.
No, I know he
but
must
Daniel
have.
must have
Probably.
or something.
Well, it was contact with the head.
Yeah,
So not roughing, but something. Yeah.
but it must have been while they were down on the ice where you could
Yeah, I didn't see it
all
either.
Of a sudden Daniel's going to punch him. Really? The guy who took him down isn't getting anything at all?
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that was going to be. I know.
And took him down like a blue line. Like it wasn't like a, oh, I just, going.
All right, as we're set up for the third period, 10 minutes are on the clock, and we're underway with the Warriors winning the first draw. Warriors step over, and a long shot from the blue line, easily handled by Justin. 1-0 Warriors is the score as we kick off this third period. Face off in the Blazers zone. The Blazers clear the puck, but the Warriors are there. Warriors step over the blue line. Long shot is handled by Justin into the near corner. Warriors below the goal line. Carter working. Warriors win it. Warriors on the near side. That's poked away by the Blazers. Picked up by Kobo. Kobo skates out of the zone through the neutral zone on the near boards. He's on his backhand. That gets poked. Kobo's still battling, but the loose puck is picked up by the Warriors behind their net. Warriors put this out to center ice. Easton is there. Easton flips this in deep. And the Warriors get there first. Kobo applies a gentle forecheck. Kobo in the near corner now. Looking for the pass in front, but that's picked up by the Warriors. Picked off by Jack, but that was out of the zone. Long pass. We've got We've got a whistle on the play, but I'm not sure what that is. Well, the Warriors intentional offside. I didn't see the correctly. Face off just outside the Warriors zone. Warriors win the draw. Skate through the neutral zone. A little shot is handled by Justin and held on to. Face off to Justin's right. Shot towards the net off the draw. Goody gets a stick on it, clears the zone. Ref says that, official says that was tipped, so no icing will be called here. The Warriors get there first. Caden is after him. Warriors clear the zone on the near side. Clark is there. He turns that around, but the Warriors regain possession in the neutral zone. Step over the blue line. Pass to the slot is picked up by Tristan. Tristan looking away for a way out on the near side. Caden and Parker get it out of the zone. Parker, short range. Nice save. Below the goal line now. This comes up for Tristan. He whiffs on the shot though. Tried a broken stick. He's got to drop it. Tristan kicks it ahead. He's got no stick. In the neutral zone now, the Blazers try to send us ahead. Tristan gets a new stick off the bench. Even gets back to his own side. Carter puts the puck over the line, and we've got a whistle on the play. Just an offside call. 7:26 remaining in the third. 1-0 Warriors is the score. This game one of the Bradford Blue and Gold tournament. A closely fought game so far, and the Blazers still trying to get on the board. Puck comes back for Scott. Scott fires it into the attacking zone. Warriors behind their goaltender. 2 on them. The Warriors maintain possession, flip it up the near side. Easton puts it down for Daniel. Daniel gets tied up in the corner. And the Warriors clear the zone on the near side. Physical game. Pass in front by the Warriors is broken up. Scott is there. Scott off the boards for Eli. Eli sends this up. And the Blazers are offside. .6:46 to go in the third. 1-0 Warriors. As the Blazers try to tie this up. Face off just outside the Warriors zone. The Blazers step over the blue line to Gavin. Pass in front, bobbling puck. Nice save. Gavin in the far corner. Parker's there to help him out. Pass in front for Kobo is broken up. Jack holds the blue line. Kobo turns and fires. That's off some skates. Gavin's got to go find it in the corner. Kobo picks up the loose puck. Short range shot to the side of the net. Clark holds the blue line. Puts it back down into the near corner. Kobo pops it down behind the net for Gavin on the far side, and we've got another penalty coming up against Gavin for body checking. I don't disagree with the penalty, but I got to call on both sides, ref, because we saw some of that on both sides. So we're going to take the face-off over here to Justin's left. We got 6:05 remaining in the third. 1-0 Warriors is the score as the Warriors go to the power play. The Blazers clear the zone just to the red line. The Warriors are there. The Warriors with a cross-ice pass to the far side. Fired in long. Justin gets a glove on it. The Blazers can't clear it. Warriors from the far boards. partner pass at the blue line. Shot and save. The rebound comes back over the net. Justin was aware enough to glove that down on top of the net. .5:31 to go in the third, as the Blazers still try to get on the board. They trail 1-0. Blazers win the draw and escape the zone. The Warriors are there in their own zone to flip it up the near boards to the attacking blue line. This trickles in down behind Justin. Easton is there. Easton clears the zone on the far boards. The Warriors turn it around, right on to Justin. Justin changes his mind, plays it to the left D. Flips it out into the neutral zone. Warriors regain possession and regroup. Warriors on the far boards now. Step over the blue line. And another penalty as Carter pushes his opponent into the boards. Not very hard, actually, but they're going to call that a penalty anyway. Calling it roughing, I believe. 4:44 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Warriors as the Warriors go to a two-man advantage for the next 40 seconds. Face off to Justin's right. The Blazers win the draw. Parker's going to go on his own. Sends this puck ahead, chases it down. Parker below the goal line in the attacking zone. But that doesn't get called. The Warriors come out with the puck. Here come the Warriors. Parker on the back check. Warriors step over the blue line. Get pushed to the outside. Warriors, the pass back up to the point. To the far boards. One-timer, nice save. We've got a slashing penalty called now against the Warriors. All right, 4:15 to go in the third. 1-0. Warriors is the score. You can see the penalty clock from here. We've got 3 in the box, 11 seconds remaining in the first penalty against the Blazers. Well, we'll be 4-on-3 in favor of the Warriors. Face off in the Warrior zone. Eli below the goal line. Puck comes back up for Scott. Scott winds up and fires low. Nice save and held on to by the Warriors goaltender. Face off again in the Warrior zone. Warriors win it this time, and we're 4-on-4 for the next minute, 17 seconds. The Blazers send this cross ice. Gavin puts the forecheck on. Kept inside by Eli. Eli pass across, and that's deflected wide. Gavin gets there. Gavin on the near boards. Can't make a good pass. Scott steps in. Can't get a shot off. Eli picks up the loose puck and is tied up along the boards. Warriors get a stick on the puck, kept inside by Scott. Scott circles wide to the near side. Backhand pass in front. Gavin turns and fires. Nice save. Warriors backhand this long. Clark's got to chase this down in his own zone. He turns, has a look. He's got a little bit of room to move. Clark comes up the middle, steps over the blue line. From the face-off circle, loses an edge. That's up for Caden. Caden battling in the corner. Pops it behind the net. Caden again on the near boards, looking for Clark. Clark winds up, fires through traffic. And that's kicked to the side by the Warriors defenseman. Warriors in their own zone now. Send it up the middle. Jack is there. Jack turns again, peels away, puts it up the near side for Caden. Caden steps over the blue line, puts it behind the net for Kobo on the far boards. Behind the net again for Carter. 5-on-4 now in favor of the Blazers as Easton chases this down in his own zone. 2:17 remaining in the game. The Blazers trying to tie this up. Justin slapping his stick to give them a little bit of energy, and here comes Easton. Easton steps over the blue line, cuts inside, but doesn't get much on the shot. Misses the net. Blazers have got to get back on side, and Daniel didn't notice that Kobo hadn't come back yet. And the Blazers are offside. The minute 57 remaining in the third. Blazers trailing 1-0 against the Russell Warriors. Warriors win the draw over the blue line. We've got an empty net shot, and that scores. Blazers needed to win that draw, and they are down 2-0 now with a minute 48 remaining in the third. Face off at center ice is won by the Warriors. The Warriors put this in deep. Tristan is there. Tristan looks like a man on a mission. He's picking up some steam, hands it off for Daniel. Daniel steps over the blue line. That's poke check away. Back for Scott at the red line. Scott chips it off the boards to himself. Scott on the far boards gets tied up, and the Warriors regain possession in their own zone. $1:23 remaining in the third. So the Warriors clear the zone. That'll be icing called against Russell. 1:12 to go in the third. 2-0 Russell with a first period goal and an empty netter late in the third. Parker takes face off in the Warriors zone, wins the draw, tries to put it on net. That is bounced around. Parker for Eli. Eli into the corner for Daniel. Daniel back for Eli, but it's tied up. Pass in front. Trickles back for Tristan. Tristan fires through traffic, and that's just wide. Shot to the side of the net. Doesn't get on net. On the near boards now, the Warriors are swarmed by the Blazers. Parker at the blue line tries to step inside. That's cleared. Tristan has got to chase after it in front of his brother. Tristan clears the zone. The Warriors are waiting for it at their blue line, but misfire on the pass. Eli on the near boards inside the Warriors zone. From short range, the Scott circles behind the net. Pass in front, slapped away. 17 seconds to go. Clark at center ice. Tries to pop it ahead, but that's intercepted. Here come the Warriors one-on-one. The shot misses the net, goes behind, and Justin's just going to hold on to that. 3 seconds to go. Two 2-0 Warriors in this game one of the Bradford Blue and Gold. Goody takes the face-off in his own zone. And the Warriors take away game one. As the Blazers fail to get on the board. And fall to the Warriors 2-0. I must say that's some pretty good hockey though, folks. I look forward to the next games. I'll be streaming them all live here, of course. Tomorrow's game is at noon and we'll find you right here on this channel. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.